Hello, Missouri Mom here. My name is Nina, and today we are going to go over the Colourpop Under the Sea Little Mermaid palette that just came out. And I got the palette and I got the two highlighters. I didn't get any of the lip products or anything. I didn't need to add to that stuff. I wanted them, but I decided not to. So we're going to jump into the palette first and create an eye look or two. I think I'm going to do one on each side. Really play with this palette. So for starters, I already got eye primer on. We're going to go into Your Majesty here. And this palette does not have a mirror, so. The shade's going on nicely. With yellows, I tend to still see my skin tone underneath them a lot. And this one's actually doing pretty good. It's not showing up very yellow. Alright, now we're going to go into Dingle Hopper. It's the teal color. Kind of packing on color and blending. Go back into Your Majesty, the yellow here. And back in the Dingle Hopper. So in person, the blend is a lot smoother and not as jagged as on camera. It's looking really pretty together. And now we're going into Shadowy Layer. Back in the Dingle Hopper here. I think so far that's looking really pretty. And underneath, I want to go into Your Majesty, the yellow shade. Alright, so shimmers. I'm gonna go into Merfolk here. So light blue. And a little bit into Secret Grotto here. Just kind of blending those shades together. And then inner corner, we're going to use Scuttle's Island, this white shade here. That is so pretty. I really like how that turned out. Alright, and for the other eye, let's do something a little bit different. So far, the mattes have been extremely pigmented. They've been really nice to work with. My only complaint about this palette is there's too many neutrals. For an Under the Sea that is so colorful and bright, there's a lot of mattes. But let's jump into Unlock the Shell. The Spell. If I could read today. I'm going to start with that shade on this side. And it's a very pale pink. I was expecting a lot more pinkness to that than my skin tone. So let's go into Gadgets and Gizmos next to it. I'm just going to go over that shade and maybe bring it in. Alright, and then we have these two sparkly shades, but they're both like the matte with glitter in them. So we're going to go into 3 Days here. Back into Gadgets and Gizmos real quick. And then back into that pink Unlock the Spell shade. Now we're going to go into Sea Witch. It's like ruddy brown here. See if that's a little bit darker. Back into 3 Days real quick. unlike the spill, just gonna go over all of this like just a little. And then underneath, we're gonna go with Gadgets and Gizmos. This shade right here. And then a touch of that Sea Witch here. The eyes watering really bad. Alright, for shimmers, we're going to go into Young Lady here. It's like a very light pink. And my under eye is like completely a mess now. There we go. So that is a very like frosty shade. I'm going to go into Golden Spell here. And I think that's the last shade. And a little bit of that to the inner corner. I'm going to take it actually over this one. Just a little bit for a little extra glitter. Glitz. And that is the two looks of it. Well, I'll do the mascara in a second. No. Alright, so I put mascara and liner on. And this is the two eye looks. I like this side a lot better, but that's normal for me because I like colorful makeup. Now we're going to go into the highlighters, and these are so pretty. So first we have a soft shell. And look at that. It's so pretty. These are a chunkier formula. So we're going to put that one on one side. We're going to go on this side because that side is pink. Turn this off. It is very, very glittery. It is a chunky glitter. Okay, and then we have Not a Guppy. So pretty. So I'm curious if I can pick up some of these chunks with my fingers. And it doesn't look like it will once it's on, because these look a lot smoother than the one on my cheeky. So we're going to try the finger on this one. It's still very chunky looking. I'm going to make a little bit of a mess with that one. But it is really pretty. If you like glitter highlighters, these are stunning. But they are very glittery, so. But absolutely beautiful. The quality of this palette is great. I just would change some of the shades a bit. I feel like these 6 shades I like, but these ones I think could definitely be more colorful. So I'm going to create my own palette, and I will be back with that at some point to create eye looks. So yeah, thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I hope the rest of it goes wonderful. If you like videos like this, please like and subscribe. Really helps me out. Bye.